Hey everybody, just thought I'd do a quick update video. It's the 28th, so we're done with Christmas. Had a really good Christmas with family, had a couple of good meals, and it was really enjoyable. I got some amazing gifts. The one gift I got, it's incredible. My wife had Buckin build me an axe, Buckin Billy Ray Smith. I opened that axe. I couldn't believe it. It's gorgeous. He built me a 36-inch double, and it's incredible. His axes are. I mean, I work with my hands. I build things every day for a living, and it's like to see another craftsman put the time in. It's incredible. I'm gonna make a video of me swinging it. I haven't even swung it yet. Just been admiring it. Buck, and if you see this, thanks, buddy. I'll cherish that axe for the rest of my life. My wife, I guess, contacted him and said I needed an angry splitting axe, and he built me a nice axe. The handle on it is just gorgeous. It fits me perfect. It's nice and long. I'm a pretty tall guy, and I have a hard time swinging an axe. I got back problems from, like a lot of you guys. I got a bad back from years of physical labor. So yeah, I got just a gorgeous axe. Moving along, I didn't do a video of this. I planned to, but my brother was over for Christmas and we ended up in the shop, and we put this 266 back together. I did bearings, seals, just top to bottom. I ordered a little Red Barn piston. I've been pretty happy with those pistons. So I ordered a little Red Barn piston and I threw that in here. I'm gonna port this saw. Porting is something I've wanted to get into. I have ported a saw before. It ran really good, but I want to do it properly. And with the help of guys like Iron Horse, guys like that, I'm gonna learn how to port. So I put this saw together stock. This is a 1983. It's a 1983 266 SE. This saw has the small ports on the cylinder before they made them an XP. I think the change was 1985. So I wanted to see how it ran, and you know what? The saw runs pretty good. If you're cutting firewood, this would do everything you need to do. It's a good torquey firewood saw, but I think we can make it a little better. I'm going to do a port job on this and see what I can do with it. I could make it a 272, but I got enough 70cc saws. So definitely going to dig into this soon and see what we can do with it. So that's that. We were at the woodpile yesterday doing some cutting, and there's about 100 cord of oak in a pile that we've been picking away at. Somebody cleared some land and allowed us, thankfully, to go and cut firewood there. So we've been working on that with a hoe. So we had a get together yesterday, me and a couple of good buddies, and we cut firewood. It was a great time. Brought my 262. My modified 365, the 044, because I mean, really, I'm not particularly a still guy. I like all saws. If they run good, I'll run them. This saw, I love this saw. It's this thing's original. This thing has an original piston in it, and it has huge compression. We ran this for a good chunk yesterday. We were climbing the pile and cutting, 24-inch plus oak. This saw has heated handles too, and it's pretty cold here in Canada right now, so put a lot of miles on this thing yesterday. And my buddy wanted to run a big saw, so brought the 394. This is a 1994 model. We brought that and I let him run it. He was pretty impressed. We got some 36-inch plus oak there. And it's a shame that those trees got knocked down because they're in great shape. But yeah, we let him run the 394 and a 281. He gets it now. He wasn't sure about these big saws, but now he understands. So yeah, I received a whole bunch of parts in the mail. So my 200 Ts are finally going to go together. Got 4 of those. And what else is on the go? Got an MS270 at a neighbor of mine. Doesn't start anymore. Needs a carb kit. It's been sitting a long time. He's a fellow that we chum around with. Figured I'd help him out, so we'll dig into that and get it running for him again. It's also got a 280 that needs some work, so just busy here in the shop. I got something else I'd like to show you guys. This here. Let's see if I can. Not a very good. There we go. Got this vise given to me as a gift. It's a Starrett. I didn't know Starrett made vices. It's a big vise. Been looking for a vise, and there was a vise in a shop that we were cleaning out. My buddy found, so he asked me if I wanted it, and I said sure. And it's gorgeous. It's probably 70, 80 years old. I'm happy to have it. This was another man's vise. He passed away, and I'm happy to have it. I'll use it for the rest of my life, and it'll probably end up with somebody else will have it when I'm gone. So yeah, don't want to rattle along too long, but had a great holiday season. Got to go cutting some firewood, and just a good time. It was fun. My buddy runs a 50cc saw, and he passively cuts firewood. So it was fun to let him run some of my stuff and my buddy's stuff, and see what he likes. He's thinking about getting a wood stove, and he's going to need better saws. So he didn't get to run the 562. I put a razor sharp grind on that thing, fired it up in the morning at the pile, and I was bucking up the first log, and I hit barbed wire. Took about 5 teeth off that thing, so I ended up just throwing it back in the truck. And I mean, I could have filed it, but it's pretty haggard, so ended up running the 562. That's the one I opened the transfers up, took a little bit off the back of the piston skirt on the intake side, and we ran that next to an XPW. Yeah, the XPW's got more power, but that 48 millimeter top end is strong. It's a good running saw. I'm probably gonna port that one too. Just why not? I wanted to put an XPW kit on it, and I'm probably gonna do that down the line, but I want to see what you can get out of a ported 48 millimeter top end. So I might as well do it on that one. I have it here. I do run that saw quite a bit, but I mean, I can take it apart in an afternoon and have it back together. So that's definitely something that's gonna happen. Another thing. I got all these 200 Ts that I'm building, so I thought I gotta put some bars and chains. So I ordered these Holes Forma. I just got 12 inchers. It's all I really need for limbing. If I'm gonna cut anything bigger, I'm gonna grab a bigger saw. I grabbed these Holes Forma bars and chains from Farmer Tech. They're cheap, and so far this chain looks good. I mean, it's sharp. We'll see how long it lasts once I put it in some wood, but I mean, I think I paid 18 bucks Canadian for a bar and chain, for what they cost. They're a good low cost option for the hobby guy if you're building saws and you need chains. Nothing wrong with that option. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. And bucking, I love my axe, man. Like seriously, I love my axe. I can't even put it into words. The fact that my wife ordered it for me and the fact that you made that axe for me. I watched the video of that axe and I said to her, I hope I get an axe like that one day. I had no idea. I watch every video that you put out bucking. Same with Iron Horse. All your videos. Kenzie, Bayou Country Power Saws. That's another channel I like to watch. So yeah, bucking, watching you build axes is just funny. I had no idea that you were building one for me. So I want to thank you. I'm going to put a video out of you, or for you, of me using that axe. I haven't even swung it yet. It's been real busy here. Dealing with some back issues right now. My back's pretty wrecked, so I'm trying to take it easy. But yeah, in the next couple days, I'll hope to get a video up of me swinging that axe, and I bet you that thing's gonna murder wood. The wood here is really, really hard to split. I split wood with a chainsaw most of the time because it's easier on my back and it does it. The wood here is knotty. It's get a lot of pine here, a lot of poplar, and I mean, even the poplar does not split very well. Um, I have 2-year-old poplar here that was, I think that tree was 36 inches. I can't split that with my axes I have now. I hit that thing and it laughs at me. So I'm gonna beat on that poplar with that axe, and I bet you she's gonna go with a little flick, of course. So I'm excited. It was a great Christmas. Once again, thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. And bucking, thank you for my axe. I love it. Take her easy.